Welcome to this practice. In a moment, we'll begin with some meditation and journaling. So if you want to start gathering your journal, and you can bring along a coffee, and then we'll move into a gentle flow to wriggle and wake up and stretch out the body before dropping into some Yin and Restorative yoga. So for that end part of practice, it might be really lovely if you have some props that you can find around your home and bring along with you. So whether you have a bolster or some longer pillows off of your bed, and then something firm like books, yoga blocks, bricks. Through all of this, you can use a towel or a blanket that you fold or you roll. Yeah. And take your time with all of this. If you want music playing, you can pop on the suggested playlist. And we'll meet in a comfortable seat for a few moments in a meditation. And finding your comfortable seat, you can either be on the ground, on the floor, or prop your hips up on one of your props. We'll just be here for a few minutes. Bring your hands to rest on your knees. And if it feels comfortable, you can gently close down your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And let out a sigh, an open mouth exhale. And this might be audible, there might be some sounds. With your eyes closed, can you begin to imagine the space that you are in, feeling into the space that you are taking up? Noticing the space above you, the space below you, in front of you, and behind you. And the whole of your body. In the center of it all, the whole of your body. Begin to notice your breath. And there's nothing you need to change or force. Observing the gentle rhythm, the rising and the falling of your breath. We'll take a final inhale and use this exhale as a complete letting go, a complete surrender and release. Keep your focus inside, keep your focus internal. As you start to flutter your eyes open, and I invite you to reach for your journal, reach for your coffee, have a drink. And it felt really nice in the process of planning this practice together to offer more of a structured journaling prompt for this morning. So for the next 6 or 7 minutes, I'd like to hold the space for us to write a could do list for this season. So if you're here practicing real time, we've just had the summer solstice, so we're thinking about this summer season over the next few months. What is your could do list for this season? So this could be anything from what you would like to eat, what you would like to drink, what would you like to wear or try, experience, watch, read, listen to. It can be so broad but also so simple. Your could do list for this season. We'll just have another few breaths here. So any final pieces you want to pop on your gorgeous little could-do list. And then when you're in a place that you can pause, and popping those bits down, moving any drinks out the way. You might have a little yawn or a little stretch of the body. And we'll take our sweet time to meet on kneeling. And we'll be kneeling at the back edge of our mat, facing forwards. And we will be on our knees for a little bit. So if you wanted a cushion or a folded blanket underneath your knees, now's a really good time for that. Your choice whether you want knees together or knees open wide. And let's carry all of that intentional energy. You might have some words or feelings or ideas from your journal that you can carry with you. They don't have to be separate things. On an inhale, let's reach our arms up overhead. Gaze lifts to sky. Exhale, elbows draw back. Shoulder blades squeezing together. Inhale, fingertips lift, look forwards. Interlace your hands and pop them behind your head. Hands behind your head. Drop your chin to your chest. Elbows fall together. We're going to bow our head down. We're not pushing our head, but our hands just add a little bit of weight. We continue a slow roll down through the spine. Take your time until your hands find the floor. Walk your fingertips to the top edge of your mat. And bow the head down, coming into a child's pose. Find a gentle rock of the hips from left to right. Your forehead might roll on your mat. Connect back to your breath. On an inhale, press up onto all fours. And walk your knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. Drop your belly, cat-cow. Gaze lift, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round through the spine. Remember about your fingertips, pressing through the tips of your fingers. Inhale, belly drops. Gaze lifts, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round the spine. We'll take one more inhale. Waking up through the spine. And exhale, round the spine. Lovely. Let's tuck our toes and come into a very gentle downward facing dog. And let's pedal through the feet. So bending one knee, straightening the other. Waking up the toes, the ankles, the knees, the hips. Allow your head to be heavy. Lovely, and settle into stillness just for a breath. Our left leg is going to lift. This doesn't have to go very high. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, slide it through into a pigeon. So left ankle comes to the direction of your right wrist. Walking your right knee back, you can come up onto your fingertips. Roll your shoulders in towards the back. And encourage a little wiggling through the hips, through the spine. Just a final breath here. And we're going to come to sit on our left hip. So send your weight over that left leg. You can use your hands to help you and just swivel yourself round to face this side. So our left leg is bent, foot into pelvis, and our right leg is straight out. Bring your hands to your left foot and find like a scooping, stroking action with your thumbs on your feet, on your left foot. Waking up the tissues of the feet. Quite often we wear shoes and our toes scrunch together, and that can have this ripple effect through the fascia of the whole body. So encouraging a little bit of a massage, a little bit of release in the feet, in turn can help this whole body relax and let go, particularly around the lower back. And then finding a place to pause here. Feel your right seat, your right sitting bone into the floor, and a gentle flex through the right toes. Inhale, left fingertips reach up overhead. And let's think about these left fingers really reaching up, so up towards the sky, and our body comes over towards the right. So fingertips reaching directly up towards the sky. Really nice. Our right ear, if it's comfortable, can drop down towards our right shoulder. You can stay here or take a gentle nod. So keep your right ear towards your right shoulder, but tuck your chin in towards your chest. And then back to right shoulder, chin to chest. Right shoulder. One more, gentle tuck. Exhale, come back. Good. Stay here for a final breath, or reach your left fingertips up and overhead, full body side stretch. And then exhale, slowly come all the way back up. Winding through the spine. Bring this left leg out to extend, meeting your right. You might be on a diagonal, that's okay. Gentle flexing through the toes. Roll the shoulders in towards the back. Inhale. Folding over the legs. Exhale. We'll keep it moving for now. We'll take a pedaling through the feet. So just like we did in downward dog, we're flexing one foot and pointing the other, and then we swap. So like we're pressing through pedals, left and right. You can allow your torso to respond to this movement. So as you flex your right foot, you might look over your right shoulder. As you flex your left foot, you can look over your left shoulder. So you look the direction of the flexed foot. Good. And then pause in the center. You might fold a little bit deeper. And then slowly roll up through the spine. And it's really normal for hamstrings to be quite sticky in the mornings, so don't worry about any of that. And let's make our way onto all fours, facing the back of your mat. So swinging your legs behind you. And we'll take that sequence to the other side. So starting with our cat-cows, you're welcome to repeat as we just did. So a standard cat-cow, as you will, or add a bit of rotation, a bit of circling movements in the head, neck, tailbone, spine. And if you're circling, try the other way. Making this as big or as small as you need it to be this morning. And then pausing in a neutral spine, head and tail lengthening away from each other. Tuck your toes, lifting your hips, downward facing dog. Finding that movement, that pedaling through the feet. Bending one knee, straightening the other. When you're ready, right leg is going to lift. It doesn't have to go high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, guiding it through into a pigeon pose. So right ankle towards the direction of your left wrist. And sliding that left leg back. Returning to a long, slow, steady breath. And finding any wiggles, any movements that want to come out. Big breath in. And a sigh away as you exhale. Let's roll onto your right hip. You can use your hands to help you. Left leg extended out long, right foot in towards the pelvis. And taking a little rub of your thumbs over the sole of your right foot. And the fleshy parts of the feet can take quite a firm rub, so don't be afraid to squeeze into the squidgy bits. We just have to be mindful around the bony joints, but the sole of the foot can take a good squidge, the heel, ball of the foot. Lovely, and finding a place to pause here. Feeling both sit bones down, left toes, left knee to sky. Inhale, right arm lifts, and it's as though you're reaching for something on the ceiling, and that allows a fold to the side in your upper body. Stay here or drop your left shoulder to your left ear. Keep reaching up through your right fingers. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. And take this a few more times in your own time, gently tucking the chin. And then pausing with your left ear to left shoulder. If you want a final big stretch in the body, you can extend your right arm up and overhead. Big side stretch. Inhale. And then take your time, exhale, come all the way back up. Unwinding. Right foot extends out long to join the left leg. Inhale, we reach tall, and then exhale, find just a little fold in the hips. It doesn't have to be much. Pedaling through the feet, left and right, flexing and pointing. And allow that response, allow that rippling to carry through the torso. So you would twist and look the direction of your flexed foot. Yeah, let's pause in the center. If there's space, you might fold just a little bit deeper. And then roll up through the spine. And then any final stretches, yawns, wiggles that come into the body. Because let's come down into some yin, some rest. So this morning I wanted to invite a saddle pose. So we'll do one leg at a time. So gather any props you have. You don't need any for this, but it's always nice to bring a bit of support into the body. So for me personally, I need quite a few props for a saddle pose. You might feel like you don't need any props, and that's also wonderful, wonderful. So we're creating a diagonal slope with any props you have. So the higher this slope will be, the gentler, the more cushioned your body will feel. The lower to the ground, the more intense the stretch might feel. So I am padding up this morning, and we'll do one leg at a time. So if we begin by bringing our right foot, our right knee, bending our right leg, left leg extends. We don't want any pain in the knees at all. So if this is too much, a variation is bringing your foot to your thigh and folding back this way. So start by bringing your hands behind you and find a gentle tuck, a gentle lengthening of the tailbone away from you. And then slowly fall back, either onto your elbows, onto the floor, or onto your props. If it's comfortable, you can allow your eyes to close. If you have any pain in your knee, please come out. Let your hands rest on the floor, palms up towards the sky. Soften the skin of your face, unclenching your jaw, and drop your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. And this might mean that your mouth opens slightly. Allow your collarbones to fall wide from side to side. Your arms heavy. Your glutes and your pelvis relaxed, and both of your legs falling heavily into the floor. We'll take a final breath and exhale. Wherever you are, it's important to come up really slowly. So starting by tucking your chin down into your chest, hands find the floor or your elbows and gently press yourself up. Lean over to your left and you can use your hands to help your right leg back through, and it might be quite nice just to take some circling actions around that right knee or around your right ankle. And let's prepare for the other side. So leaning over on your right so you can bend your left knee. Left and right sides of the body are very different, so you might want more props, you might want less. Hands come behind you, gently lift and tuck your tailbone. And then slowly, or you can stay here, or you might start to fold back onto your props, onto your elbows, or even directly lying back on the floor behind you. We'll be here for a few minutes. Taking a final breath and a big exhale, a final release. We'll carry this into our final Shavasana. So your eyes can stay closed. If you need to open your eyes, keep the gaze soft. Start to tuck your chin, make your way up onto your hands. Use your hands to support and guide that left leg back round, and take any circling of the kneecap or around your left ankle. And set yourself up for our final Shavasana. You can use your props, maybe underneath your knees. And finding yourself lying on the floor, you might have your prop underneath your knees. And if that's the case, just make sure your heels are on the floor. Bring your arms down by your side, palms up towards the sky. And for the next few minutes, allow yourself to drop fully and completely into a relaxation. There's nothing else you need to do. There's nowhere else you need to be. With every exhale, your body can soften. Your body can drop and relax down into the floor beneath you. And depending on what's next for you this morning, you are of course, welcome to stay here for as long as you need. Otherwise, starting to come back to your breath. Invite in a little movement into the extremities, your fingers and your toes. And take your time to roll over onto one side. And have a moment here, have a moment on your side. Before pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Eyes can stay closed. And let's finish our practice today by rubbing the palms of your hands together and placing your hands on a part of your body that perhaps needs it this morning. That might be over your eyes, over your chest, over your belly, your back, or somewhere else entirely. It might be on your knees, your feet. Just directing this energy, this warmth of your hands into your body. And when you're ready, start to flutter your eyes open and come back into your space.